Welcome to the Arrowhead Paesano. Today we are going to talk about the Kansas City Chiefs' new coaching changes, the 2026 NFL Draft, and the 2026 NFL free agency needs. Let's start by talking about the coaching changes. The Chiefs brought back a familiar face, Eric Bieniemy, along with 6 other new coaches on the offense and 2 on the defensive side of the ball. This was something that needed to be done. The Chiefs last year were just too soft, undisciplined, and could not win the one-score games. You had Andy Reid, a good cop, but Nagy was a good cop as well. We need a bad cop. Eric Bieniemy is going to get in your face. He's going to tell you what you did wrong. He's going to coach you up. And the Chiefs players are starving for that. They need that to get back to that number one status what the Chiefs need to be at. So I feel pretty good about it. I think Andy trusts Eric Bieniemy. I think Eric will push back on Andy. And I believe that the Chiefs will run the damn ball this year because Bieniemy did a great job at Chicago in that run game. And he brought some ideas from Ben Johnson coaching there. He coached at UCLA. He also coached at Washington, the offensive coordinator. He's got some new look on things that could help the Chiefs moving forward. Let's go into the NFL Draft. As we look at the Chiefs, they own the 9th pick. So when you think about this pick, there's been a lot of rumors going around. Can we get a defensive end? Can we get Jeremiyah Love? Can we get the safety from Ohio State? Well, when we look at this pick, I say it's got to be very strategic. If you do not have the talent that you want at 9, trade back and get you 2 or 3 extra picks in this draft. As we look at this draft, it's only a C draft overall. It does not have the talent in this draft that we've seen in other drafts. So don't think that you're going to get a home run on number 9 if it's not there. I would say trade back if it's not there and move forward and get 2 or 3 extra drafts. The Chiefs' needs, tight end out of Oregon is a stud. I'd be looking at him. I would say wide receiver is a little weak in this draft, but try to find the hidden gem. And don't go for somebody that's 5'9", 160 pounds, just because they run a 4.40. Get a bigger bodied receiver that can go up and catch the ball. Like the 2 kids from Indiana. They didn't seem to be able to catch the ball. That might be somebody to look at. As we look in, you definitely need a running back. You have to drive for running back. If you can't get Jeremiyah Love, take a look at the kid from Penn State, maybe in the 3rd or 4th round. He's a pretty good kid. He's got a lot of giddy up. I think he could be good with the Chiefs. As you look on the defensive side of the ball, you have to look at defensive line, edge rushers. There's a lot of good edge rushers in this class. There's 2 out of Missouri that I can tell you right now. There's 2 out of Miami. There's a lot of edge rushers. You should be able to pick edge rusher, if not doubling up on edge rusher, maybe a safety and possibly a corner if you trade Trent McDuffie for that pick, and possibly a linebacker. Our linebackers are too slow, and those are the areas that I would target in the draft as we move forward. In free agents, I think you got to go after. My number one ask would be go get Tate. He's a defensive tackle for the Chargers last year. He's a freaking beast. He bats balls down. He swallows the run. He gets pressure on the quarterback. I'd go get him. I'd go look at an edge rusher, possibly a Joey Bosa for a couple years, possibly the kid out of Seattle that we were going to possibly sign a trade deadline. But I would get an edge rusher, and I would double up maybe another defensive tackle, possibly even Calais Campbell, who's older, but he's still a stud, still plays well. And then possibly maybe a safety. The Cisco kid is available. I might think about getting him. You definitely need a safety going forward. So as we think about what's going on, it's going to be an interesting offseason. I really won't know what to think of the Chiefs until we get through free agency and we get to the draft. We get to those 2 areas, then we'll be able to talk more about what the Chiefs look like. You know, they're going to have to get a quarterback, a good one, to back up Mahomes. I'm thinking Jimmy G possibly. How about James Winston? But Brett Veach has got to put more talent on the football field this year. He did not put enough talent on this team, and we need to go forward if we're going to compete with the Broncos, Chargers, and now the Raiders, who will be drafting Mendoza, who's a stud. As we look at this, I will tell you that we appreciate all of you for watching the Arrowhead Paesano. Please comment on what you think the Chiefs need and then how you feel about the new Chiefs coaching changes going forward. Please like and subscribe. Until the next video, let's go Chiefs.